Have you ever wondered why you've reached the years around menopause and suddenly, for the first time in your life, you're having sleep problems? Well, if this is you, you are not alone. My name is Doreen. I'm a coach, a health coach, and I'm here to tell you that the reason for this is because biologically we have had our childbearing years and our body has decreased its level of estrogen. And that has a huge impact on so many parts of our health, and sleep is one of them. Sleep is actually a core issue with menopause that affects so many other areas of our health. Other than sleep or a lack of sleep, there are, as you well know, other issues that come along with the changes of hormone levels, like hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings. And of course, with the mood swings, there's often a lot of anxiety, and there is a hormone-related, well-documented issue with our stress levels. And of course, as our stress levels go up due to our changes of hormone, we sleep less. The stress deeply affects our ability to have a good night's sleep. And then again, the hormone changes interfere a lot with our internal clock, and that affects the time we're able to go to sleep, the time we're able to wake up. Now this, as you know, it's the Healthy Habits program, coaching program, and we are going to, for the next week, look at various habits we can put into place to help manage our sleep, or rather our lack of sleep. And they, this week, are going to have to do with our habits around our time before we go to bed. What is it that we can do before we go to bed that will be able to affect the quality and the length of sleep that we have? As I mentioned earlier, insomnia, or a lack of good quality sleep, lying awake at night, is implicated as one of the core issues surrounding menopause. You get other sleep type issues like sleep apnea and restless leg syndrome. All of these also can be hormone related, and they can very much interfere with our quality of sleep. If you're here watching this video, I think you've already realized that there are very few guidelines around, generally for women around the menopausal time, but specifically, in terms of this video, specifically, very, very few guidelines around what we can do for ourselves to help us sleep better. There's a lot of information out there for premenopausal women. There's a lot of information out there for men, but not so much for women who've reached perimenopause and after. Not only do sleep problems and a lack of sleep cause us to be uncomfortable, but it also affects our productivity, our ability to be functional or well functional in the workplace. If you haven't been sleeping, it's going to affect your eating. It's going to affect your exercising. In other words, it's going to affect your weight problems. Do you see how everything is combined together? So instead of now trying to change your whole life and all of your habits all at once, let's just focus on the one habit that we can change this week that will hopefully help us to overcome one part of the issues that have come with the changes of hormone levels. During the next week, we're going to have a look at 7 different tips that you can try, and different habits that you can try to put into place. You can see which ones work for you and which ones don't. And hopefully, by the end of this, you'll have a good outcome and you'll have something good to report. Now, a large part of what we do when we're forming habits is to reinforce the habits by talking about them. So whether your support system is your family or your friends or an online group or a Facebook group, whatever your support system is, you need to talk about it. You need to reinforce what you're learning, and that way you can understand for yourself what works best for you. I'm very excited for this. I'm excited for all of us to get better health, to get better sleep, and I'm really looking forward to this next week with you. I'll see you back here tomorrow with the first habit that you can work out, that you can test and work out whether it works for you. I'll see you tomorrow.